when we are struggling, ask the Lord to teach us His law, and let the law of God be our delight.
Daily Gospel Reflection with Father Jack. Friends, brothers and sisters, nothing can stop God's plan for your life. Reflect and be blessed.
Hallelujah, hallelujah. Blessed are you, Father, Lord of heaven and earth. You have revealed to little ones the mysteries of the kingdom. Hallelujah. The Lord be with you. A reading from the Holy Gospel according to you. Jesus said to the crowds, "When you see a cloud rising in the west, and you immediately say, it is going to rain, and so it happens. And when you see the south wind blowing, you say, there will be scorching heat, and it happens. You hypocrites, you know how to interpret the appearance of the earth and sky, but why you do not know how to interpret the present time? And why do you not judge for yourselves what is right? Thus, when you go with your accuser before a magistrate, on the way, make an effort to settle the case, or you will be dragged before the judge, and the judge hand you over to the officer, and the officer throw you in prison. I tell you, you will never get out until you have paid the very last penny." The Gospel of the Lord. Good morning, my dear parishioners. I do not know if you can relate with our first reading of today, the experience of Saint Paul. Saint Paul is telling his experience, and perhaps some of us, this is also our experience too. That Saint Paul says, we hate it, but we keep doing it. We know it is evil, we know it is sin, but we keep doing it. And here it says, I know I can will what is right, but I cannot do it, for I do not do the good I want, but the evil I do not want is what I do. We hate it, but we keep doing it. And sometimes we are frustrated because we are slave of sin. It's just like we cannot escape. We keep on doing it, repeating it again and again. But St. Paul says, telling us, delight in the law of God. When we are struggling, ask the Lord to teach us His law, and let the law of God be our delight. Mother friends, mother brothers and sisters, the connection of this one in our gospel is the line which says, settle the matter before you get to the judge. And this statement implies three things. Settle the matter before you get to the judge. Here, when you go with your accuser before the magistrate, on the way, make an effort to settle the case. It means, number one, we are reminded today, do not make small issues grow big. Do not let small and tiny problems squeeze you. Fix the problem while it is small. Fix it while it is little. In a medical parlance or language, you have to medicate it before it will get worse. When you hate it, stop it, or else it will get worse. Like for example, in a relationship between husband and wife, if it is unfair, like for example, if your spouse forget to greet you a happy birthday or a happy anniversary, he or she just forget to tell you that one, and then you decide to separate and move out. It's unfair. Settle the matter before it will get worse. Second, we are reminded not to bring our disputes to the judge or in the public or in the community, because the gospel is telling us that we have the big capacity and potential to reconcile with our accuser. When you have a problem with your accuser, do not go directly to the judge, because you have the big potential to reconcile first with your accuser or with someone, with your enemies or with someone you hate. Do not allow the judge to reconcile you if you yourselves, if the two of you had the capacity and the ability to do it. When you have problem together, husband and wife, do not bring the issue outside your home if you have the potential, or if you have the ability to do it. Because it is always wise to settle whatever issues between the two of you. Settle the matter before you get to the judge. Because bringing the issues and concerns to the judge or to others is an unwise move. It is not a triumph, it is not a victory to celebrate, but just a propagation of shame that we need to avoid. In our first reading, we are reminded to live a worthy life by enjoying, asking the Lord to teach us His laws. And asking the Lord, it is a life of being humble, of being gentle, of being patient. Fixing the issues between the two of you is an expression of great love. You say, I am not bringing the issue to the judge, I am not bringing the issue to the public, because I love you. And this is the good sign to maintain unity and peace between the two. And finally, settle the matter means, or fix the issue means, God is giving us the opportunity to enter heaven. Friends, as what our responsorial psalm is telling us today, asks the Lord to teach us with His laws. And learning the law of God is the best learning we should learn. My dear friends, my dear brothers and sisters, to reconcile with our accuser is an opportunity to see God face to face. To reconcile, to fix the issues between someone we don't like or we hate is a concrete manifestation that we are learning the law of God. Today, let us ask ourselves, what is in our life that we hate, but we keep doing it? What are the issues in our life that we need to fix before it will grow? Today, ask the Lord to help you. And like the psalmist, we will say, teach me your laws, O Lord, because I delight in your law.